Welcome back to Folks Solo Sports Show. Alright, let's talk about the Los Angeles Lakers losing to the Portland Trailblazers 115 to 107. The final score was. LeBron James coming out, carrying the team, having a good performance, 29 points. Still able to carry. This game proves he's still able to carry, and it wasn't just against any NBA team. It was against the Trailblazers, who were 8th in the West last season and made it to the playoffs. So it's good to see that Father Time still hasn't caught up with LeBron, and he's able to come out and dominate on the floor still in year 18. So they still have hopes of LeBron carrying the team to another NBA Finals after this performance. On another hand, they lose this game, and it is because Anthony Davis did not do his part for the night. He only scored 10 points, 13 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, which is still good. But, as the second best player, Anthony Davis, he has to come in and get at least 7 more points in that game. And what would that be? 114 to 115. And, somebody else, or he gets the foul. He gets a foul on those 7 more points and makes it, a tie game right there if Anthony Davis scores a little more. Because we had Dennis Schroeder coming through in the game, getting 24 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists, putting on a very good game. Also, Caldwell Pope stepped up, had 14 points. So Anthony Davis was still the 4th highest scorer, which is good, but not for Anthony Davis, not for the player that he is, the second best player and the superstar that he is. Anthony Davis must be held to a higher standard because he's too skilled to only score 13. But he will bounce back, I'm pretty sure, after this. Is for the Trailblazers. But just like I said about the Nets, this does not mean the Lakers are going to have worries or anything. Just like how the Nets just lost to the Hornets, it didn't show that the Nets aren't going to be as good as everybody thinks. It just showed that the Hornets are going to be better than everybody thinks they would be. And the same with the Trailblazers. Trailblazers were the 8th seed in the last season, and they will continue to get better. And I think they will even be top 4 or 5 seeds this season over the Clippers. They'll be better than the Clippers. They'll be better than the Suns and a few other teams. They will make it to the playoffs again this season because out of all those teams that the Lakers beat last playoff run, out of them beating the Rockets, the Nuggets, and the Trailblazers all in gentlemen's sweeps, the Trailblazers honestly were the best team. They just had to play the best team to advance, so they didn't make it. They had to play the Lakers first, so that's why they didn't make it. But they were the best team out of all those gentlemen sweeps. Why? Because they have the most pieces out on the floor. My mic is still making that weird noise. I don't know what it is. But the Lakers facing them out of all those teams, they were the best. Why? Because they had the most pieces out on the floor. They have the most pieces. They're the most complete team out of the Nuggets, out of the Rockets. They were the best team. Rockets just have James Harden, Russell Westbrook, who they don't have anymore. They had House. You can make an argument that he was helping a lot, but he wasn't. He's was an effect to the game, but he wasn't going to come out there and drop 40 points one night and shut the Lakers down to get them another win. So it's really just Westbrook and Harden out there. Then as far as the Nuggets go, Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray, of course, and Jokic, of course. Okay, so they had three players. They had three to the Rockets, two players. But then when you look at the Trailblazers and look at that team, they got Damian Lillard, Trent Jr., Nurkic, Carmelo Anthony, C.J. McCollum. They have five. Uh, they have, I would say, three superstars and two stars. Three superstars and Damian Lillard, Carmelo Anthony, who will get his game back, and CJ McCollum. And then you got Trent Jr. and Nurkic as the stars. So they have five players to the Nuggets only three, and the Houston Rockets two players at the time. That is really good, a really good team, and those guys are going to get better, and they are going to get Carmelo Anthony feeling even more comfortable. He will average more than 10 points this season. He missed the game tonight with the Lakers over health protocols, but when he returns, I guarantee you Carmelo Anthony will average at least 15 to 17 points this season, more than he did last season. All right. So that is, and they beat the Lakers without him tonight. So that tells you how good the Trailblazers will be this season. I believe they will be the top four, top five best seeds in the West. Okay. And they will be a problem to the Lakers again. And they will have it more figured out this season than they did last season. They will have a stronger, better plan for the Lakers this season, and they will be more prepared for them when they have to play them, if they have to play them in the playoffs. All right. So that's what I think as far as that. I'm going to tell y'all who is the best team to beat the Lakers in the West, and it might shock you. All right. But let me know if you think that the Trailblazers are a threat to the Lakers in the playoffs, being that they have three-star superstars and two stars. Nurkic, Trent Jr., Carmelo Anthony, Damian Lillard, and C.J. McCollum all out there on the floor. That seems like a problem, especially when Carmelo gets his shot back and starts knocking them down more frequently, all right? So let me know that, and let me know if you also think that LeBron scoring 29 tonight, getting assists, some rebounds, had blocks, had steals. He did something in every category. So let me know if you think that LeBron just proved that Father Time still hasn't caught up with him, and he is still going to be the best player in the world this season. This is Folk Solo Sports Show. Like, subscribe, get in the comment section. Exclusively right here, only on YouTube. I'll get back with y'all, man. Peace.